And welcome back. So, I'm a solo polo. I'm going to talk to Hulas, see if anything has changed. Your return was a bit unfinished when we last spoke. What is it you want? You gave me a message to see you. Since I did not think you would come, but I knew better. Lunar Eclipse, it's good that you have come alone, for if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I am Hulas, of the Geno Haradan, a secret society of bounty hunters. For 1,000 generations we have existed, but always hidden beneath an impenetrable veil. I've never heard of you. If you ever have, we are shadow, darkness, and night. We are less than a whisper or force. We have managed to keep our existence a secret far longer than most could ever imagine. If you are ever foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting, or the Geno Haradan's existence, they would not believe you. They would probably think you were paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even then, not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around any of your commands, I will not discuss the Geno Haradan. Do you understand, Lunar Eclipse? I understand. I believe you speak the truth, Luna, but I remember this. If you betray us, this opportunity will be lost forever. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of the Geno Haradan. They never see us, never know who we are, they do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish and you will be like all others. You will see us, never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. But if we swear to keep the secret of our order, you will learn of a forbidden society known only to a handful throughout the galaxy. I will preserve the secrecy of your order. Excellent! We have high hopes for you within the guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely and I will give you a first glimpse into our secret world. We, Geno Haradan, are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For 1,000 years we've been at work throughout the galaxy eliminating our targets in near total secrecy. How does nobody hire? Has anybody hired if you didn't know it? Okay. In the highest power, a handful of people know we exist, and we have to contact causes people smart enough to keep this knowledge carefully guarded secret. And on very rare occasions where we are seeking new clients, one of our guildmasters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is ripe. What does that have to do with me? By killing Kill or Nord, you have shown you great potential. The Geno Haradan could use someone like you if you're willing, and your work for us could be of great aid to the Republic. How will killing innocent people help the Republic? Innocent people are victims of far from innocent, and the Geno Haradan will only, or maybe there's Geno Haradan, will only accept a contract if the target's death to ensure our greater goals that often match those of the Republic. The Geno Haradan have a vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is the perfect cover for our work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident, if not for our influence? Distasteful as our methods may be to some, the Republic would have collapsed long ago. We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events under the existing regime. We have no wish to see the Republic fall. This is a little hard to believe. Okay. What's in this for me? As I said earlier, our efforts here will help the Republic, and by innocence you will learn the right to join an exclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. And of course, there is the simplest reason of all, the Geno Haradan reward the agents very, very well. What have we got to do to join? It's not a simple process to begin. We need proof of your loyalty and your competence. When you feel you are ready, I will give you a task. A target you must be limited. Of course, you will have to come alone whenever you wish to discuss Geno Haradan business. I'm ready to prove myself. Okay, killing Nord is an impressive display of your skills, but it's more to the Geno Haradan than mere killing. To preserve the secrecy of our orders, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate a target without drawing undue attention. You can never mention your assignments to others, not even your closest allies. Also, you cannot ask people for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only the information I will provide. Who's my target then? Eliminate either of two targets: a grand slave named Zulan Centaur, or a Rhodian anti-republic terrorist named Logal. Common intergalactic slave tried to kill the daughter of Coruscant Centaur. He failed and the guild was recruited, but Zulan himself escaped. He will probably try another similar kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he might ransom his victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets, like around the Republic itself. Well, let me know what happens. At least, so he's in Dantooine. You have to sell illicit goods to the wealthy settlers of the world. His land speeder was spotted one of the settlers' estates on Dantooine. Zulan rarely strays far from his speed in case he needs to make a quick escape. You should look for him there. He's a radical. Logar is a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He's responsible for over 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He was recently captured and is being held prisoner in the Republic base here on Manaan, awaiting transport to Coruscant for trial and a chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We don't want to give him that chance. You must find a way to kill him before he leaves for Coruscant, but you must be subtle. It must look like an accident or an unexplainable death. The Republic will be glad to get rid of Logal, so they won't investigate his death closely. As long as he isn't struck down by a weapon in his cell, the Geno Haradan will be satisfied. Anything else? Tell no one, blah blah blah. It seems you're acting part of the Republic, not the Geno Haradan. Reward me. If you wish to complete watch, feel free. You'll be suitably rewarded for each. So I can kill 2 people. I can go to Dantooine and kill someone. I can go to the prison cells here and kill someone. Or both.
Hi, Tyvar.
Dude, it's not gonna happen every time I walk in there. Try to think what I need to do here. Right, what I can do is head back here. I'm trying to remember the fucking planet for a fucking start. That'd be fucking good, wouldn't it? There's actually so much I need to do. Murder people. I need to do that. The trial. I need to do that. Republic base. Missing cell calf. Yeah, try to think what else is there.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Be quite awful, scum. Is this not the guy that I need to kill? Oh my god, I've got so much going on! A Rodian Logos is currently held as a prisoner in the Republic base on Manaan. Right, I don't need to talk to you. So I need to go to Republic base, okay.
I see you're back. Not that I don't appreciate the visit, but I had hoped you were going to speak to the warden so we might begin the trial. Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith. Trained. My war injuries make further. They say they've...
Right, so we've heard this before. Right, this is the option I should have chose. Clearing things up. As opposed to him telling me this shit. There was a Rodian who planted evidence at the murder scene. We'll go with that first.
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, but you do, you little piece of shit. Were you and Alasa having an affair?
No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer.
Okay, there are first few more things we need to clear up, so now we've got to admit there was an affair.
Need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Just said that he left after the shot was fired, and we asked him this. I know your guilt, sorry, I've got the Republic's date recording.
So the truth is that I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. I found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
But the Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. She must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
Well, I don't know.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands? I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye.
Oh, I don't know what to pick. Killing your lover while she sleeps is murder, even if she is a Sith.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place Kolto sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without Kolto, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
I will expose you.
I'm glad you decided to see reason in this. If I'm convicted, it could cause trouble for the Republic Embassy here on Manaan. And none of us want that now, do we?
Oh, it's darkside points, but fuck me.
No.
We need to talk to his Allura.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial.
Your husband might not be so innocent, Allura.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up. Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. I hear you've... Lies! It must be!
Okay, so I've got them to admit that. Can I bring my pie back? There we go.
No.
Right, let's start this trial. I say human, once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped. No judgment was given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain for your investigation. Before you request a trial, this is the whole role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Yes, let's begin the trial. Very well, human. I shall advise the court and we will begin immediately. Let the record show that the trial of Sunry versus the Atlas City authority has commenced, presiding the judges Selka, Yosa, Nalashekhan, Kota, and Dula. This is a trial to determine the culpability of Sunry the death of the Sith Ilasa. Representing Sunry in his defences around the Jedi Order, do you have any opening statements? So if I find him guilty... Fuck's sake. I can prove him fucking guilty. Jesus. Do I do it? Do I fucking... I might have to prove him innocent, you know. Right. I will find Sunry innocent. That remains to be seen. Acting as a prosecutor for the Atoll City authorities, an impartial observer from the Sith Empire.
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Okay. I should have read that. First matter is in the presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor Ignis. Of the hotel where the murder occurred. Where's testimony you wish to give us?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, left before I heard the blaster shot.
Impossible!
Know your place, Sith. This is serious evidence indeed. The call will help keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We now begin by calling forth the witnesses to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness has given their testimony, you have cross-examined them. You may ask the presiding judges for their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by the Manaan law only to the defendant, so use it wisely. The first witness is Firth. The prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firth Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Objection, Your Honours. Objection sustained. Ask the witness questions and do it promptly.
Of course, Your Honor. Firth Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Ilasa was fired.
A very pertinent point, prosecutor. It is now defense's turn to cross-examine the witness. Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Your point is well taken, Arbiter. Do you have additional questions? Was the medal left at the crime scene not a little too obvious?
I think it may have been. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave something that important lying around, wouldn't you?
The argument has merit. Do you have additional questions? I have no additional questions. I feel like the other shit won't get me far. Very well, would you like to use this opportunity to poll other judges? Sure, yes. I do not have enough information to make an informed decision. I'm sure as yet as to whether someone was the actual murderer. I cannot make a decision what I've yet seen. I just do not have enough information to judge this case here. I cannot yet tell if they killed him, but I'm confident it was proven. Since the defense is no perfect question, we'll call out the second witness, the Rhodian Glooper, my boy! The prosecution may question the witness.
Gloopor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Ilasa's room, didn't you?
Glooper sees somebody running down the hallway, and then when Glooper look in the room, Sith woman dead on the floor.
This is clear then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Ilasa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, if perhaps, is the turn of defense to question the witness now. Did you see Sunry kill Ilasa? Good was not see Sunry really hurt Sith, but good to see Sunry leaving the room with dead Sith in it. Good to not see him really kill Sith. Important distinction, Arbiter. Do you wish to ask further? Let's ask about the medal again. Is the medal crammed into obvious? Good to not know why no one leave things in someone else's room. Do you think these things happen? It's just odd. Yes, odd indeed. Do you wish to ask anything else? No. No. If defense has no more questions, the court will call out Elora, Sunry's wife.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes, I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elasa.
A supposition for now. Prosecutors, does the defense have any questions for the witness? Is it true your husband was having an affair with Elasa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent, you have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
This is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do you have any more questions, Arbiter? No. Will you see this opportunity to poll the judges? No, because it means nothing. Any further witnesses to call for?
Call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors.
Very well. Here he is, the man, the myth, the Sunry.
Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elasa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elasa on my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. How could she have got hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
True, but it does have merit and deserves consideration. Anything else I wish to ask? You're going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object?
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. This is a valuable point that lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. No, I'm done with that. No. Witnesses have all been called forward and questioned by both prosecution and defense. The prosecution will now present, in closing, its summary of the pertinent facts of this case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed, in your closing statements, Arbiter? No one actually witnessed the murder. Truth.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak out again, you'll be forcibly ejected from the court. The Arbiter speaks a valid fact. Is there any other point you would make? Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her.
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
The time for arguments has passed, and you would do well to remember that. The Arbiter's argument does bring up a valid point. It Is there anything else you would like to ask? My arguments are complete. The court will deliberate amongst ourselves. This court hereby finds Sunry innocent of the murder of the Sith Elassa.
Your honors, no!
Silence! The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over.
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, we have done all we could for you, old friend. Thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Ah, another fine man sent back into the society.
Got something on your mind, do you?
So what do you think of Sunry's verdict?
Innocent. I don't know what to make of it, to tell the truth. Do you think justice has been done?
No, not really.
But that has little to do with the law, doesn't it? Sad state of affairs, that. Too bad, really. Sunry was a good man once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it. So we managed to fucking get him, save him. Even though really I should have just made him fucking found guilty. I am a piece of shit who's broken my honor as a Jedi. Right, I need to go back to the Republic Embassy and see if I can find that guy. As well as go to the swoop bike spot again. See if I can go into that other room and talk to those two big name racers. Be very interesting to see what the verdict, or what comes outside the verdict, not fucking court now, what happens there. Right, where's it at? It's going to be held at the President Republic base on Manaan. So this is the Republic base, surely. Logal's not the fucking guy being questioned, is he? I'm pretty sure it can't be. Oh, it's this guy. Ah, yes, have you come to sneer and jeer like the others? Come to see Logal the Great Liberator caged like an animal? Liberator, you're nothing but a murderer. Kill 1 million people with mighty stalkers and you're a war hero. Kill 100 with a thermal detonator and you are a terrorist. It's not the same. You kill civilians and children. You're obviously blind to Republic chains that shackle around your neck. You can't see me for the hero I am. You think I'm nothing but a criminal who deserves death. There are many who want me dead, including the guards in this room, but the Republic doesn't kill prisoners without trial. That is why I'm protected. This energy cage keeps me safe from blasting and blade. The Republic will keep me alive for transfer to Coruscant, and then all galaxy will witness my trial. You cannot touch me in here, human. No conventional weapon can penetrate this cage, but nothing can stop me from spreading my manifesto during my trial. I've got better things to do than argue with prisoners. Yes, leave me. You are a tool of the Republic. A slave who cannot even see your own chains, but do not fear, someday I, or someone like me, will destroy the Republic and free you all. Oops. Oh, getting darkside points here. Worrying that shit, but it's for the content, dudes. Oopsie. It's that I killed him in there, but the fact is he killed kids. I guess it's not the Jedi way. Right, I need to get rid of a party. Welcome back, Luke. I see you've come along, and this is good. I assume you're here to discuss the business of the Genharadan. Lorgal is dead. Yes, the agents I sent to watch you have replied back to me concerning Lorgal's death. You should take pride in a job well done. And as promised, here is your reward for the task. A poisoned vibroblade forged exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I am sure. This assignment was only the beginning. A small test which I am pleased to say you passed, but now a more difficult challenge awaits you. There are 3 targets that the Genharadan want you to remove. If you can eliminate all 3, then you will gain full membership in our ancient guild. The first is a Gomori named Vaughn Dasrad. The second is a shapeshifter called Ruland Prolik. The third is a Selkath known as Iforak Guldar. Vaughn Dasrad. Freelance bounty hunter is very, very good, but he's a bit too sadistic for our taste. He likes to sacrifice an efficient kill for the pleasure of watching his victims suffer. The Genharadan will tolerate a certain amount of competition, but Vaughn has become too dangerous. You'd be surprised at how much political damage one rogue assassin can inflict. He's in Tatooine. We suspect he's taking a break from hunting sentience by going after a crate dragon. We don't want him to leave the dune scene alive. I'll find Vaughn and bring him down. Just be careful when you face off against him. Vaughn doesn't travel alone. He's always got his assault droid close at hand. The two of them make a formidable pair. We don't know much about Ruland except that he's some kind of shapeshifter. We don't even know if it's a natural ability or a result of some powerful alien technology. But we suspect he's behind several prominent assassinations in the Outer Rim. The Genharadan are worried he might decide to move his operations closer to the galactic core. With his ability to assume virtually any form, he could wreak havoc in the Galactic Senate. We weren't about to let that happen. How do I find him when it looks like so? Anyone. It won't be easy, but we have reports he may be on Kashyyyk. He's probably honing his skills by hunting dangerous creatures in the Shadowlands. Iforak isn't violent like Ruland or Vaughn, but in many ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and blackmailer who's taking millions of credits from rich and powerful families. He also deals in secret information, and these can be far more deadly than a blaster. But Iforak is careful. We know he's somewhere here in Manaan, but we don't know where. All we know is how to contact him. There's a twin named Vecchia at the Manaan soup track. He can set up a meeting between you and Iforak. Sure, just tell him I want to kill his boss and book an appointment. It takes a perfect cover for his real work. It gives him access to the rich, powerful farms without drawing suspicion. You'll have to convince Vec that you represent a buyer instead of purchase some rare art from the Iforak. Convince Vec and he'll set up a meeting. The meeting's your one chance to take Iforak out, but be careful to choose the time and place. He's not going to leave himself vulnerable. Anything else? Just giving you a far more difficult than the simple bounties I gave you as for your first test. Complete every mission, you will have proven yourself to be trustworthy truly worthy of joining the Genharadan. You'll be well rewarded for each successful bounty you return. You can return to me after each mission to collect your reward. Is there anything else, Lunar Eclipse? No. Right. The Euphorian's definitely Iforak. It has to be. It all adds up and makes sense. And the other ones, we've got to travel to other planets. So I might actually do all that shit first. So I can do the Iforak one first. Because I can also do the shit inside the swoop track spot. And then we'll planet hop in. We'll kill every fucker we can, bounty we can. Because we're joining this elite group. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace in our time.